Hi, Jen Gilchrist here with EmpoweredWomen'sLeadership.com, and I help highly sensitive people and entrepreneurs connect with their own intuition, create the tools and trust and confidence needed to really align with their own unique gifts and purpose and get it out to the world in a big way so that they can really create thriving businesses that are fueling their passions and their desires. And today I'm going to do an angel card reading for the week of February 21st through 28th. And this is just going to help give you some insights and inspiration into what's coming up for you and how you can most easily align with the path that's there for you, the highest path of ease, joy, and love, and abundance. And today I'm working with Archangel Gabriel cards. I think it's the first time I've done a reading on for you guys with this deck. It's relatively new to me. I just got it about maybe a month or two ago. Anyways, they're really awesome. Archangel Gabriel is the angel for that helps messengers, right? So I believe the people that are attracted to me have a message to give to the world in some form. And this is the angel to call upon to help with that. So as I do the reading, notice your own intuition and insights that come through for you as well, because I know that everyone's going to get a message. My intention is everyone gets a message that can benefit you, but there's always so much more that may be personalized. So pay attention to your intuition and start to practice that muscle so that you can trust and connect with your own particular guidance. All right, so this is the first card. It says classes. Learning and teaching are a part of your higher calling. This is the card here, and she's a teacher. So it's like we teach what we need to learn, right? So first off is just that, yes, you are a spiritual teacher. If you're questioning it at all, or if you were not confident in that, then this is a direct validation that you are meant to teach and mentor and serve other people. You have something to share. And most of the times I find it has so much to do with what we've learned and experienced and grown through. Is there's messages there and teachings there that we actually take out into the world to help inspire others that have kind of gone along similar paths. It's not always 100% true, but I really find that to be true for most people. This is also, we got a card a couple weeks ago about higher education. And so if you're being called to take a class or get a little bit more learning in some way, or maybe a coaching program or some support in some way, then just trust your intuition. And so you can tune into your own guidance on this and ask Archangel Gabriel to confirm with you or give you a validating sign of what those steps are for you, right? And it could be both. I believe that as we're always teachers and we're always students. So just noticing where you're at on that could be a validation to get out there and start teaching, and it could also be, okay, there's some things that would benefit you in your life right now that you could learn as well. So just tune into that and see what comes and trust it. Recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. So I feel like the angels are cheering you on. It's kind of like, yay, heaven's giving you claps. Like you've been really doing the work. You've been tuning in. You've been following your intuition. You've been accurately like taking the steps and really going for it and stepping out in a bigger way. And I just feel like this applause happening from heaven. And just knowing that things are coming into fruition. So don't give up before the miracles occur. Sometimes it's like right as soon as we start to be like, oh my gosh, is anything ever good? Is something going to actually happen? Sometimes people give up right before the fruition or the manifestation happens. So this is just a encouragement card to know that, you're being validated by, God and the angels see all that you've done and all that you're doing, and keep going. You're on the right track, and pretty soon it's going to be recognized, and it could actually mean that you get, recognized and seen more in your industry or more with other people. Your people start finding you. Maybe you start noticing that you're going to be recognized and called into bigger. I feel like there's a lot about speaking, like JV partnerships. Maybe people are starting to notice like what you're standing in, since you're authentically sharing your message more. Your clients can find you, and also your other people, the people that are here that you can partner with to help grow your business. So it's like, I just feel like there's a certain level of acknowledgement that's coming, and I guess a higher level of visibility from your peers and from your friends and from your clients. And the next card is express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. And so this has to go with kind of what we're saying, like just keep continuing to stretch that vulnerability muscle of aligning more and more with really saying how you feel, like speaking from your heart, speaking from you, and not getting too caught up in how am I supposed to write this copy or how am I supposed to do that? You know, it's like there are certain things that are helpful to know for sure, but the most important thing is that you are transparent. Like people that are sensitive, highly sensitive and intuitive, and since I'm working with mostly highly sensitive, intuitive entrepreneurs, I assume that your clients are also probably on some level sensitive, right? So they can notice when you're not in congruency. So the more that you line up with being just honestly who you are, they can see you and they can feel and they can trust in that alignment, and that's going to speak volumes above, you know, how perfect your copy is written. So just being honest, right? Just being truthful, being transparent, that's crucial. And it's being recognized. See, I think this comes back to you've already been stepping that way, so keep going. And creative expression is the next card. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. So it's like continuing to take those divinely inspired actions. So we've been doing this cycle a lot. It's about, the first portion of the year was so much about really retreating, going within, making time for self-care, reflection, journaling. And I think that you always want to have that balance, right? But then there's kind of ebbs and flows where we need to really be also into the creation, like the creation of writing that new blog idea that you have, or writing that new program, or, you know, taking action, the inspired action on whatever it is that you're guided to do in your business and in your life. And if you're feeling stuck, just doing anything creative, whether painting, like sometimes when I haven't been able to get something out, and I increasingly get into more and more effort, which is not a good space, by the way. I don't recommend it because you'll never actually get anywhere. It's like you kind of get spinning, right? And it's so painful. And ultimately, the messages I'll tend to get are come back to yourself, go take a break, play, you know, paint, do something creative, do something for you, whatever that is that's coming up. And as soon as I take a couple hours to do that, then bam, that kind of initiates the creativity. So whatever you like to do that can initiate, you know, using your hands, like I think painting and drawing and coloring, or, you know, journaling, whatever it is, you know, have some fun. And maybe it's just actually taking a complete play break and taking a drive to take a hike by the water somewhere and give yourself that time. But whatever it is, give yourself the space to actually get unstuck if you're stuck. Just take the action that you've been receiving guidance on and do it, right? You got to take that inspired action and actually do it. So don't allow yourself to get stopped by your fears and insecurities. Just ask for continued support and confidence, and know that you're on the right track. There's a lot of validation lately that you've been listening and hearing, and you're on the right track. So now you just got to take that inspired action, and then as you go along and you take the action, it gets even more clear the next step to take. But we have to actually take one or two steps that are given to us before the next ones get revealed. So don't let yourself get stuck and stopped or overwhelmed by fear. Get the support that you need if you need it, and take the time to use your creativity. And it says again, God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. So it's important to be taking the inspired actions. It sounds like you've gotten a lot of ideas, you've done the reflecting, now it's time to actually take the steps to do it. Okay? So you can do it. I know you can. I'm feeling a lot around speaking, like getting out and getting your word out and your message out in a bigger way. Like there's going to be more, it kind of reminds me of the recognition, like people and peers that maybe you've shifted your business a little, maybe you've worked on some visibility issues and you're kind of being able to come out more and you're being noticed. And so it looks like a great opportunity to start reaching out and figuring out who your collaborations can be that you can easily support one another, and start noticing, you know, where you can help each other grow each other's businesses. And it looks like getting out and doing some speaking, whether it's a call, a teleseminar, a meetup, or whatever, would help your business, especially if you're in the coaching world. Okay, so that is our messages for the day. And let's see if there's one last thing that wants to pop out. Stay true to yourself. So again, going back to expressing your inner truth, it's just we're kind of getting these double hits on don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. Don't worry about how you're going to fit yourself into what you think people want from you. Just be you, and the people will come. They will see you. The right people will come. Otherwise, you're going to end up with clients that aren't quite the right fit, or doing a lot of, having a lot of discovery sessions and realizing that it's not quite lining up, or whatever it is. It's just, this is the way to be seen. This is the way to be bright and bold and shiny so that your people can find you. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need everyone. You're not here to help everyone, right? You just want to find those particular people who are the ideal match that need your gifts right now, so that God can flow through you and help them, and everyone's it's a win-win for everyone in that way. It'll be fun and exciting for you to work with these types of clients. And I feel like this is speaking to, if you've been burnt out or anything like that, then sometimes we don't have quite the right match going on some level, whether you're not giving to yourself, or maybe you don't quite have the right lineup of people you're working with, or you're just not aligned with it anymore. Maybe something that used to work for you didn't quite work. So notice if your business needs to shift, or your message needs to shift to actually be more tuned in to who you are really here to help serve, and what your message is, and what your unique gift is to share. So that is the message. All right. Thank you. I would look forward to seeing you over in the Enlightened Entrepreneurs group. We'd be happy. We're a nice supportive group and community that believes in keeping balanced and not burning out. And so we keep accountability for certain things and share each other's with inspiration, and support one another, and really continue to use our intuition and connect with God and the angels as a way to guide our business into the path of ease and prosperity. All right. Look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.